it got me up until today. So that is why I just have to always push myself up until I get to where I want to be. So that vision, it started like as much as it started way beyond that time, but
Yeah.
that's when I got to take note of certain things. Yeah, I understand that I was going through, and the things that I also wanted in life because I had to sit down with myself and like ask myself questions. What do I want? Who I want to become? Because that time, that's a time where I ended up quitting sports and everything that every activity that I was doing currently. You understand?
Sure.
Because I was like, I don't know how to be famous. I want to be rich, but I don't want to be famous. You
Oh
understand?
yeah.
So in order for me to be famous, what can take me to that routine? Yeah, I
Oh
understand.
yeah.
Because I need something to take me to that place in order for me to become the person that I want to be. Yeah, I understand.
Sure.
And I also don't like people that are gonna be walking around and making noise behind my back. Yeah, I understand. So yeah, I
Facts
like
though,
I like
facts.
a peaceful time, and yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, I believe that yeah, most people when they see you, and other people also respect you because of who you are, of what you've become. You understand? Because I don't believe in that. If you have respect, give respect to any people like at any time,
Sure,
because it
sure,
starts by
facts.
respecting yourself and respecting whoever that's around you and other people that you gonna meet along the time. Yeah, I
True,
understand.
true, dog. Yeah, because even content mention is like so important. And I think I'm going through it now more because I'm becoming more aware of it. But it's the idea of like pushing yourself, bro. Yeah, bro. Like you made something like in a way, it's so huge and unfair to. And when you said it, like anything you see, like, yeah, bro, without mentioning any names, but it's like I'm sure now also you born affected from the urban school now, fit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I can honestly say like dim now abantu I've seen not about see we're better than or we're successful, but we kind of have
But
this thing fair to of like always separating and not separating because you separating to hustle. Like say
yeah,
no man, nah never school I like Christians are but no man the future yeah man man.
yeah,
And I've always seen that with you too. Is that like even when I was back up or like full time and stuff like that, say I'll never see you, dog. Like seeing you is like say, where you be? Even at work, like this thing, cause I was trying to get a hold of him. You were Mr. Chores.
yeah, yeah,
Like shit,
yeah, I remember because Musa chose the time when we contact each other.
like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
It's like it's always the case. Like
yeah.
like it's always that. And I've always wondered about Kuteni Gusu, and it's the first time hearing you say that too. And that's been the thing for me is that I'm actually don't never understand the thing of like if I'm actually there for 5 hours, you know, but like if 4 hours, I'm thinking to myself, but since I know
Yeah,
like it's like a different way of thinking. It's like
yeah,
to put yourself through that. Let me just use my time better
yeah,
than doing nothing, yeah, bro.
yeah,
And but now the downside of that though is again it's that la trauma and that pain of not being where you want to be at. And that way, yeah, man, like how you say now, you kind of cut off activities,
yeah.
had to cut off people, had to cut off. Same with me. It's like now I don't have friends now. I don't play cricket anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm doing different. It's like
Sure.
it becomes very, very deep. Like when it's like you gotta make very life decisions to get to
Yeah.
where you need to get to. And how have you survived low wage fair to just family, living wala machita. Even coming mate, when you so driven fair to come, hey, the mate yakho une-wiring yawalanga ipholileyo and she's happy with what she has. And you're like, man, ayiyo le way, there's more to get. And it's like ngoku uyakuyala ku-relationship yakho like imate yakho
Yeah.
masekidate eyi jonga le mali ndifuna uinvesta it's like
Sure.
it's tough. So how have you dealt with low weight
You're
or
fair to it. Honestly speaking, it's not something easy, but for me, it felt like it was gonna be easy, but I made it easy to other people also, as much as it was not really easy because
sure
I had to cut myself on social media is number one,
shit
deactivate Facebook, everything. Yeah, I understand. So I had to focus more on myself, and I had to find a different routine, man. You understand? In
sure
order for me to go to the right direction. So as much as I sacrificed most of the stuff, I believed like when you're sitting with a group of guys, like you find out that there's something as you just spoke about. There's nothing that you pick up certain things, man, where they're not building you as a
oh yeah
person, like as an individual. You understand? Because you find out that the people that you are around with, they don't want the same thing for
yeah
themselves that you want
facts
for
bro
yourself. You
that's true
understand?
that's
So
true
they have a different vision compared to what you have, of which I know that not everybody will have the same vision or the same goal. as
Yeah.
you. But the thing is, at least someone should have a vision.
Yeah.
Should have, yeah, understand something that they can point that this is what I want to do, and have an action of approaching what you really want to do. You understand?
Sure.
Of which it's not really easy, but yeah, I had to adjust. Yeah, it's based on adjusting how you do things, and yeah, I had to be at home and just be myself, and yeah. But yeah, with the investing part, it was never easy. Honestly speaking, it was never easy because people demand a lot,
Facts.
and what I also had to keep on motivating myself, leave women alone. You
Mm.
understand? Rather grind than chasing women, because with women, there's a lot that you can lose.
Yes, I.
With chasing your dream, there's a lot that you can gain
Again,
and still gain women as well. Part of that.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand.
that's true.
So you might as well just continue grinding up until you get to
That's
what people.
powerful, dog. Like, exactly, dog. This
Yeah, I
nigga, this
understand.
nigga's crazy.
Yeah, and most people always like, do you code this? Do you normally
Yo,
code this?
I was going to ask you the same question. Like, say, dog, what you just said now could be another skit in itself. Like,
You understand? And I always tell people that I don't code anything, and I'm not even a book reader. You understand? I've got Ilano got a book of Ovosi, Ovosi Timbukwayo.
Oh yeah, I know the homie.
Yeah, I got it from Gogo Laws. He actually borrowed me the book. I think now it's 2 years. I've had that book there, and I don't even read it. I don't even know what's happening from even from page one. That's how crazy it is, man. So
Yes, I know what you mean. It's like this is like hip hop, but hey, dog.
Yeah.
Hey,
And the funny part, bro, whenever I wake up, as this book in front of me.
I told you.
Whenever I sleep, this book is always in front of me. But whenever I clean, I will always pick it up and
Yeah, dog.
and dog, there are times where like even like when I'm like not doing anything, like I've took a rest like on what I'm doing. Even like on my spare time, I don't even think of whenever I look, you're like, yeah, I don't have time for you. Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
I'm a
dog.
book reader, man. So that's why I'm
Shit,
like, when you're spending more time and like having conversation with yourself, that's where you end up like having ideas and like having things running through your
That's
thoughts.
true,
You
dog.
understand? Having questions. Not all the questions that you have for yourself will be answered, but there are certain questions at that moment when you're having conversation with yourself that you'll be able to answer even for yourself. And then as time goes, when you go outside, you
Sure.
receive some of the questions that were you couldn't get at the moment that you are talking to yourself, and yeah, understand
Oh, yeah,
at that
yeah.
moment, yeah. So yeah, it's all about that, man. So yeah,
Oh yeah, nah, I
so it's
feel
all
you,
about
bro.
grinding and just moving forward, yeah, bro.
Nah, it's true, dog. And in the same vein, dog. So like at the moment, like are you working? Like where you working? And also like where's the like I don't say the goal, but like or what industry do you want to be in? I can say like right now, I got been in Spain the first 6 months, yeah, bro, and then I was like, yay, like and like money right now. I'm chasing money, but at the end of the day, like that won't make my dream become a reality. Yeah, but I need to take a step back and actually reinvest in Ufunda again. So, because I was been funding new way, so now I found a 6 month course ends at music business and music. So, like,
Sure.
fuck, go investment there, yeah, but then next year I can start thinking about because it's like, I can, let's say it's like in the span, and this year with 50 blocks, I'm gonna invest it into Leon. I'm gonna invest stupidly because I don't know where to invest it.
Exactly.
Okay, but it's just sometimes like okay, I knowledge, God, knowing, but okay, if
Yeah.
100,000 up on 18,
Sure.
and that's what I think for me was a good decision. And it didn't like that at the time. I was just like, yeah, Mali, but I caught results. I thought now by getting Imali, everything would work, yeah, but, and it wasn't the
Sure.
case. You know what I mean? So that was my experience. Now that I'm studying and I'm working towards, like a studio, I need that. I need this. I need that. I know what I need to make sure your only way goes in order. So
Yeah.
when you span. And this span up, I mean, I don't know, boss. I know the RP now. Yeah, because earlier on I was mad, and the other when I'm mad at people for no reason, because they're always you feel me? So yeah, like where's your journey now? Like what's
Yeah, honestly
happening?
speaking, I've got I have plenty of plans. As
Cool.
much as I can't say that the year has finished, and there's still more opportunities in order for me to achieve some of the things that I've always wanted.
Sure.
But basically, yeah, I'm still working, and yet that's not where my heart is.
Sure.
It's all about just collecting money,
Yeah.
investing that money, and just doing certain businesses because I believe that I just want to be an entrepreneur. You understand?
Oh yeah.
As much as when you when you want to become something, and yet you still haven't have a clue of what else you can invest in. As you start something, maybe even if it's a small thing,
Yeah.
it will operate. It would normally like have. It will like it will like get other things coming to your way, like
Sure.
having other businesses. You understand? Because now you're going to a different direction, whereas you want to become an entrepreneur, and yet now you have other people that are also doing the same thing. That's where you gain more knowledge. You understand? And also have like finding like something like maybe like music or whatever that
Yeah.
maybe like you are doing like on the side, and be like, hey, this is what I want to invest in. Like, you understand? So yeah, so it's basically about that. But
Sure.
honestly
Sure.
speaking about the money as well, and sometimes we have a lot of plans about the money
Yeah.
when we don't have at the moment. But as time goes, when the money arrives, it becomes a different story because it comes with it comes while you have other problems as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Now you end up using that money like in a different way. Yeah, I understand. And you find out that now the whole plan that you had, it is just
Yeah.
shifted
Yes,
to
sir.
something else. Yeah, I
I'm
understand.
lying, bro.
So that also comes with like money management. That's where I
Yeah.
started to learn like also like money management. Even if it's something small, just try to put it aside. You understand? Just to keep it growing. Whereas you're still waiting for that 100K or the 10K that you wanna make, maybe a week or a month. Yeah, I understand. So it's basically about that. And talking about like being irritated with the boss or anything, hey, there's another thing where I was listening another video of Steve Harvey. Be like, hey, if you wanna be somewhere or you wanna become something better in life, and yet you're still stuck in that same job or whatever that you're going through, take a look at your boss. What does he or she have that you wish to have in life? It's none of those. What car would you like to drive one day? And check your boss if does your boss drive one of your
Lemoti
dream
for now.
cars? You understand?
Facts.
Does your boss live in the same dream house that you want? It's none of that, my man.
It's true, dog.
And now, if you're gonna keep on pushing, you're going the same routine as your boss, do you think you will end up going or end up where you wanna be in life? That's impossible. You understand? Rather going for what you want than following your boss's routine, because your boss, you'll find out he doesn't even have like the dream your dream wife or whatever, your future wife, like imagination. You understand? It's totally different. You understand? So it's basically about yourself. Honestly speaking, even like in a work environment or wherever, always remember what you want in life. Always have a clue of what you want or where you are going, because
Yeah.
it's easily, man, to for your dream to fall apart.
It's
You
true,
understand?
Fitz.
Nowadays, because we get frustrated by by small things, and we
Yeah.
start to lose it. You understand?
It's true.
So Lando, it's all about having everything, having something every day to keep you like always putting you on the same like on your daily routines, and putting yourself like on track every day. Like, this is what you want to be, or this is
Sure.
what where you going actually.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
that makes
understand.
sense. And also like in that part, like with like being an entrepreneur, and that's kind of what I actually thought. I was like, yo, like umchitawam for me, like when I look at you, you give me entrepreneurial vibes, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And is there like an industry that you wanna like you aspire to be
I'm
in?
I'm currently like in a forex industry at the moment.
Sure,
Yeah, I
sure, sure.
understand. That's something that I've always wanted, even way before people like knew about it. Yeah, I understand. And what I also wanted to touch is that it's basically like where we come from, like in like our background and everything. Because growing up, you grow up whenever you have an idea, your parents always say that the idea that you have is always something that you got from your friends. Yeah, I understand. So as growing
That's
up,
true, dog.
I
Yeah.
always had something different where I don't even share my ideas even with my parents, because
Yeah.
I always believe that if you're gonna share your ideas or your goals with small-minded people, it will never go anywhere.
It's true, dog.
Yeah, I understand. So basically, I'm doing that at the moment, and I'm pushing every day. Yeah, I understand.